it's Coro. Welcome back to 50 Days of Pilgrim. Thank you to those of you who've weighed in on the item I should take from Mystery Lake. One of you said take the welcome sign. Totally down to do that. I'm sure it's very heavy. And then, very good suggestion from John. Go to the dam. Get something from the dam. You know what I realised? That's in the dam. Oh, the welcome sign is not any heavier than anything else. Also, I was told if I take the sign, I probably can't place it anywhere, but we'll figure that out later. You know what I realised is in the dam? Those posters, the retro posters from, you guys know what I mean, right? Those retro arty posters of different regions. So let's go to the dam. I want to see if I can get them. I think 2 of them are in the dam. Oh, I wasn't in there very long, huh? 2 of them are in the dam. And a few of them are in other parts of the game. DP or something, maybe? I can't remember. Anyway, great suggestion. Hope you're well. I'm good. I'm happy to be back in my little pilgrim bubble. I'm not loving the fact that I have to run all the way back to the dam, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, okay? I'm excited to continue on with this run. I actually was trying to remember the other day how far, and we were 15. Okay, cool. 15 days. Oh, I'm overweight now. No, I'm not. I'm at 40. That's fine. 15 days, and we still have to do... hang on. Let's add this in. Welcome sign and retro posters. We still our next place is PV, so we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 together, really. 6, 7, 8 maps to do. 25 days. Okay, it's doable. It's totally doable. I have extremely tasty leftover pasta here. I'm just going to shove this in my face while she does her long walk. I'll probably speed up this section of the video so you don't have to watch me eat. Okay. She's very tired as it is anyway. And have we got an energy drink? We do. See how close we can get to the dam before the thing runs out. Hello, Wolfie. Oh, derailment's new. Derailment's new. What's here? I know I'm wasting my energy drink, but let's just see what's in here. Usually, like bullets or sometimes a gun in here. Oh, I already have one. 42%. This one is 62%. Let's avoid doing any cleaning. And let's be lazy. Let's unload this one. And drop it. I mean, I don't even know why we need a gun in the first place. I just like having one.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I mean, I'm only allowed to wear sports casual, so I had a moment there where I got excited and then I remembered. Go, Astrid, go! See how close we can get before it runs out. Poor Wolfie. This is great. I'm glad I did the energy drink. This is very helpful. It would have been such a slow trudge. And when she gets exhausted, when it runs out, we can sleep at the dam. Before we, I mean, our next map's PV, right? So this is actually probably the right thing to do. So we don't have to go anywhere else. We can just travel on. Carrying all of these items is what's going to be difficult for my carrying capacity. So the more that I can increase her carrying capacity, the better. At the moment we're at 40 because we have, excuse me, the satchel. We do have on our list here that we're going to end up in Ash Canyon in a couple of maps' time. So we'll go get the backpack as well. Oh, it's as far as we got. Oh well. I'm glad so many of you are enjoying the Pilgrim series. I'm really enjoying it. It's very relaxing. Get to enjoy the world without looking over your shoulder, you know. So poor Astrid now has a headache. Caw. Don't think the headache lasts very long, but yeah, she will be very tired until she gets a big sleep. When this goes out, I'll be on a week's break from work, which, hooray. It's been a really busy few months, and I had a day off after we did that massive event in August, but I haven't had a full week off, and it's been pretty intense few months. So even though I'm with my son, you know, I'll still be parenting. I won't have to think about work as well. It'll just be looking after him. And it's been quite quiet ever since. So there's not a huge amount of work that will be waiting for me to return. I've got a great team who look after each other when we're on leave anyway. We don't tend to leave a lot of work. Like if someone's on leave, we try and handle it, which is very different from when I worked in the government, and you would basically be left to pick up your work when you came back because there was no one else to help. But we have a good little team, so fingers crossed we can just I can come back to not a huge amount of things waiting for me to action or take decisions on. There we are. See if you can find those posters. Now, there's been a visual glitch lately where they've been rendering horizontally. So I'll show you. They've been sticking out of the shelving horizontally. The other option is to take things like the signs. I don't think I can take that one, which would be cool, but I can take like restricted area or, you know, some of the other signs. But yeah, the posters were sticking out of the shelving. See, like this, yeah. Two of them, yeah. I think the others, I have a feeling the others are in DP. So if you look at these ones, they are the... What am I doing? Inventory. They are the Retro Mystery Lake and Retro Coastal Highway signs. So quite happy about those. I've always wanted to have these posters in real life. The guy who designed them for the game had them up on his website for a long time as like a portfolio piece, but he's never really sold them. And as far as I know, Hinterland haven't sold them either. There are some dubious people on like Redbubble and sites like that who are selling copies of them, which makes me a little uncomfortable because it's not their artwork to sell, and I doubt they have permission to put it on Redbubble. So if you do see them online, just be conscious that they're not supposed to be. I don't think Hinterland have endorsed that in any way. One thing I'm noticing actually with all the objects, you see how they're all leaning to the right? They're all angled in this particular way. It's interesting. I don't know why that's happening. I guess it's just a choice. And then these pictures are... Some of them are angled that way. And then the Dreamcatcher is straight up and down. And the globe. Anyway. That's awesome that we've been able to snag those. We're going to give her a big sleep. But I might do that outside the doors that we're going to leave from. Have I done all of this? Have I done like the safe and stuff? I don't know how much of Mystery Lake. I think I looted pretty much. I haven't. I thought I'd basically looted Mystery Lake. I just left the item to do later. Maybe I haven't really even looted that much. Oh well, we've done what we need to do. We've done what I wanted to do in the time that we've got. And Mystery Lake is the most common map that people hang out in the game. So it's not that engaging to watch me tootle around Mystery Lake anyway. So we had 49. 8. I don't know why I remember both, you know, all the numbers. I remember when I first started playing this game, I'd be like, I wonder what all the codes are. And I remember going online and Googling, like, what are the codes for the safes? And then being really disappointed that it's actually random. Oh. Okay. I'm quite happy with that little selection of items from Mystery Lake. It's 3 things. I've gone from like, maybe I'll get 1 thing from each map to, I could probably have 2 things every now and then to, I'm going to take 3 things from Mystery Lake. So that's fine. Mystery Lake is, you know, by far always going to be my favorite map. It's my home map. I started playing this game when it was only Mystery Lake and a few others, you know, like I think it was Mystery Lake PV and I can't remember what came first, but yeah, 2017 we didn't have all these maps. And like, yeah, Mystery Lake will always have my heart. It is obviously considered an easy map, but there's nothing wrong with easy in my opinion. It's about enjoyable and being immersed in the world. And obviously I'm playing Pilgrim, which people consider easy as well. But I don't think it's about how difficult a game is. Enjoyment to me isn't tied to how hard it is or how much of a challenge it is. This game has got so much to give on every difficulty, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to do, obviously I wiped my journal, but part of the reason why I wanted to do these 50-day series is because I wanted to like enjoy and show the fun of every difficulty. So yeah. Yep, so we haven't even been down here before, so that's fine. So we're just going to park up by the door. I'm going to sleep and then we'll head out in the morning. Miss Maisie, my doggy, is here. She's been out for a run with my husband, so she's come back. She always runs straight back to me when she comes home. Same thing for when she goes to the doggy daycare. She used to go to doggy daycare on a Wednesday, and then when I started working out of the home mainly on a Thursday, she changed to going on a Thursday, and then every now and then I'm home on a Thursday, and it's really strange to not have the dog here. I come home from for lunch quite often too, and she will like leave at like 9:15 and she'll be home about 3:30, 4 o'clock, and she will run through the dog door and try and like run around the house trying to find me. And I always feel bad for those Thursdays, which is most Thursdays these days. My husband is home a lot on a Thursday. Most Thursdays I am now home after 5, and I just know that she's been running around the house trying to find me when she comes home from daycare and I'm not there. So she probably runs straight to the window and waits to see if one of us will come home. But yeah, Thursday is a common day for my husband to be home. We can't really pick a solid dog daycare day for her anymore because we don't have he doesn't have solid work from home days. I do, but he doesn't. And oh, I can't go back in too. That's awesome. Oh well, let's go. So she, yeah, I'd love to be able to be like, he's always home on a Thursday, so now she goes on a Tuesday or a Friday, but yeah, it's just it's not been consistent. And originally it was for when she was quite young and she really needed someone, you know, she couldn't be on her own as often as she was. And then I spent like 4 years since COVID working at home most of the time. So she didn't need any sort of attention or exercise during the day. And then when we went back to being I went back to when I got this job and I ended up working in the office most of the time. I was like, I feel bad. She needs to make sure she's at daycare. She needs to make sure she's running and playing with friends and not sitting in the house being sad all day. This blizzard is so loud. Oh, I misjudged this. Oh well. She'll be okay. Yeah. Sprained wrist. I was going to go check this cave. Got off on a rifle variant in here. I don't really need a rifle, obviously, but I'm only carrying the revolver for fun, but I actually don't even think I'll keep carrying that. I think I'll probably just drop it. It's just going to see if there... It is here. Fawn's rifle. So this one is a lighter rifle, but it's fragile, so it's easier to break. Right, so we're going to drop. We've got bow and arrows. Let's do that. Let's do Pilgrim with bow and arrows, because that amuses me. Let's, Oh, it's still cold. Okay, I thought it might be warm in here. The pulsing is a bit annoying. Sorry, let's fix her up. So the sound pulsing stops. There we go. Should stop in a second. So we can drop our revolver bullets. And the rifle bullet. And yeah, we can harvest our damaged arrows so we can remake them. Not warm back here, really? Even on Pilgrim? Okay. That's fine. It only takes a minute to harvest these anyway. Let's just harvest them. It's not going to kill her. And we'll see how exactly how cold it is. And whether we can warm her up with a sleep. We cannot. Okay, that's fine. Well, we might as well just keep going then. Get to the cave. Can't really get lost, so... I love how it's so, you know, it's so cold and terrible, but on Pilgrim, it just takes longer to get cold. Even with 3 down, it's 3 down in Pilgrim style, you know, it's not moving as rapidly. I like how the caves render in blizzards too, these black holes. Loud. Okey-doke. Probably should start thinking about what I want to pick up in PV in terms of an item. Do I want something from Signal Hill or the farmhouse? Like, what's an iconic spot from PV? Thompson's? Something from the community hall? Me, the farmhouse is like, oh, there's the framed pictures of the farmhouse, which you normally find in other maps, not the PV map, but they probably are also in the PV map. So I could find a framed artwork of the farmhouse. I think that probably would be a good thing to grab. Hello. I'll take it. Wish I could remember all the names that I gave people in the Undertaker series, because I could greet them by their names, but like, I named them on a whim, guys. I don't remember what their names were. I had 43 names by the end. If you haven't seen that series, I'll link it in the end of the episode. If I remember. I never remember anything that I say. I'll link it. Guys, I'll put it in the description. Guys, I'll put it on screen for you now. No. The last week or so, whenever I've said that, I've regretted it because I've forgotten. Though, my most recent, the Wheel of Fortune episode, I have remembered to put one thing in. But yeah, it's so funny how I'm like, I'm totally going to do this. No, you're not. You're too tired. You're too busy. Your brain is at capacity. Now, I doubt it's not blizzarding, even though it sounds quiet. I'm just going to give her, make sure she warms up completely, give her a couple of hours. Especially seeing I've been sprinting her everywhere as well. Yeah, it still sounds very blizzardy. PV loves a blizzard. Ash Canyon loves wind. Muskeg loves fog. These maps have their little traits, you know, their little quirks. Quirks and perks. Let's go. Sounds better. So our goal is Timberwolf Mountain and Ash Canyon. So we're probably going to go Signal Hill, Farmhouse, and then go towards Timberwolf Mountain. Whee! And we'll just see what we can find. I don't know if there'll be a picture of the farmhouse in the farmhouse. So we'll see. Hello, sir. Oh yeah, I'm not in a rush. 25 days is a long time to get through all these maps. I think, you know, I've got 3 days, probably 3 days average in each map. So I'm not like having to sprint through, but yeah. It's gonna blizzard again, isn't it? I'm eating and drinking purely to keep the weight low, by the way. And I like, because I've got so many food and drink items, it feels like I can just keep her almost topped up all the time. So that's what my brain has been doing. Going, oh, there's some space in that meter. I'm going to top it up. So. Now, this is the first time in a long time that I have not worried about the bear when I'm walking towards Signal Hill. Or that wolf that's on the left. So I'm just going to beeline straight for Signal Hill. Walk straight up the road to it. I normally go like this roundabout way. Where I go across the road and then I go up the hill a bit. And I, you know, keeping my head on a swivel. It's quite nice actually. To just be like, I want to go here and I'm going to walk there. And I'm not going to worry about anything that spawns around it. Which is very, very reassuring. This wolf's going to get a fright in a minute. There he goes. I might get a move on though, just for the wind and the weather. Does feel like it might blizzard again. Very rapid wind. Let's see if we can see the bear though, just out of curiosity. Oh, I can't see down there. Thought I could see a bit further down. It's always when I'm not prepared for it that the bear is up walking to bust the fence, you know, or about to scare me. And when I am prepared for it, he's never here. So, I'll try and keep my brain prepared just in case. Yeah, I'm going to go up to the tower. The last true Pilgrim run I did that wasn't this was the Tales. I did the last 2 Tales on Pilgrim. Because I wanted the story. I didn't want the drama. Sundered Pass on any other difficulty was just kind of a nightmare. So I was like, you know what? I just want the story. I don't want the gameplay as much a part of this. So yeah, I had fun. I'm definitely going to try and hunt on this run. That's why I've kept the bow. Because I know it's so much harder when everything runs from you, so you have to be a lot more stealthy with bears and stuff. But yes, I would like to hunt a few things and try that out because I know that that's such a challenge. I don't know why I'm looking. I don't think I need to look through everything. I think I was going to see if I could get a windbreaker so her outfit can be complete. Of course, combat pants instead. Because the game wants to give me good stuff, not Mackinac aviator cap. I'm waiting for the expedition parka. Yep, there it is. Okay. Okay, game, I get the hint. I get the hint that I have made bad choices. Don't need it. Ski boots, no thank you. Ski boots may seem great in theory. They slow you down so badly. Look at this. I'll show you. Look, minus 20% stamina. No thank you. They could be the warmest item in the world. They could give me a 20-degree warmth bonus. I'm not losing 20. I'm not using... Yeah, I'm not losing that much stamina. That's crazy. Yeah, I was going to say, that is ammo. Ah, what a bummer. I don't know why I thought there might be like a windbreaker here. I mean, it's no big deal. I'm not exactly freezing to death here. She's doing just fine, but I was kind of excited to complete the outfit. Just here, my outfit. And ear wraps are also totally fine, by the way, because they're the only accessory I can wear. I went to adjust my glasses then, and I'm not wearing them. So I've, you know, that's one thing I will allow. That's kind of a deluxe item. All right, let's go down to the farmhouse and see if the farmhouse has a picture of the farmhouse. I'll go the way I always go, even though I don't need to worry about predators. This is the way I always go. Because it avoids the bear cave. But yeah, again, we don't need to worry about it. I thought that might be a little high. There's no bear anyway that I can see. Pleasant Valley, gotta be Pleasant Valleying. Actually, I'm finding this very pleasant valley today. It's quite fun. I did a what I called the Dark Side of the Moon challenge, which was a stalker run where as soon as you found a gun and a certain amount of bullets or a bow and a certain amount of arrows, you had to drop all your clothing. So it was a naked run. And you had to shoot as many wolves as you could in 30 days. And I think I got to 92 or something wolves to kill. We called it Dark Side of the Moon, obviously, because of the moon of my bum. But yeah, it was a blast. It was really, really fun. And that's when I found myself obviously actively looking for wolves. I'd be outside this barn and I'd be like, where are they? And there were like 5 or 6 on the field. This is before Wildlife Refresh too, by the way. 5 or 6 on that field just outside this barn. And I just was like, yes, come at me, guys. And I just went on a rampage. And honestly, one of the best times I've had on Stalker ever. It's basically a wolf wrangler on Stalker, but with obviously the cow. But obviously with the naked aspect of it. I started a wolf wrangler, I just remembered. And I basically almost died because I'm on Archery 1 and the wolves have basically tried to murder me immediately. Alright, let's go see if the farmhouse has a picture of the farmhouse. Because that would make me happy. You know the one I mean. It's like a little painting of the farmhouse with the snow around it. Well, I mean, why would it not have the snow around it? It always has the snow around it. There is no other season. Winter at all times. Okay, I'm really curious now. What art is in the farmhouse? Oh, hey! That is totally Trappers. And originally I thought it was green grass. From a distance it looked like a grassy sort of picture, but it's in the snow. That's Trappers, but there's no mountain behind it, which is very odd. It's like original trappers. It's maybe like concept art or trappers, maybe. This one's just oh, that's on Mystery Lake. That's like the little one, the little thingy, and then the bear cave is just around here on Mystery Lake, I'm pretty sure. And then this is, looks like the road to Coastal almost from PV. Or maybe not. What is that at the end? I don't know what this is. Anyway. I'm looking, half looking for loot, half looking at art. What else we got? Coffee. I'll probably take a clock at some point too. Anything behind the door? I don't really want to take all this food. There's an obscene amount of food. I'll take the peanut butter. I'm not searching all the cabinets either. Take a few things. As long as we stay under 40, I'm quite happy with that. Because once she's energized, she won't care. Any other art downstairs? Might be something in the office. Got a skull. I never noticed that. 3 fish. What this? Is this the little barn? No, that's a little house. That almost looks like Log Sort. Like the house at the end of Log Sort, and then you have the trailer. Is that a trailer? Not sure. We've obviously got family pictures that I could take. This is bricklayers, or no, mountaineers, I guess. No, but mountaineers, the jetty's on the other side, so I think that's bricklayers. There's a bear. Very cute bear picture. Oh, the barn. Okay, let's take the picture of the barn. In case we don't find a picture of the farmhouse. Because if I can find a picture of the farmhouse, I'll have both of them. Never really paid as much attention as I should have to the art in the game. Until you were able to take it with you. Let's see what's upstairs. Have we got... Oh, there's another picture of the barn upstairs. Another picture of the same boat and GT upstairs. Another picture of bricklayers. Another picture of Mystery Lake. Deer. Why would you have the same pictures twice in your house? That's what I want to know. New jeans. 100% jeans. I'm sure my jeans are not 100%. Yep, we're getting these. Awesome. Swap these for the 100%. Fantastic. Right. Windbreaker. 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 No. Okay. There's mirrors. Oh, there's lots of art. There it is. Up the top in the middle. Cool. Right, I'm just going to see if there's like a windbreaker in the bath. Nah. Okay. Here it is. So, and look how green this kind of looks. So this is all the same pictures again. But we can now confirm there is a picture of the farmhouse in the farmhouse. Which I like very much. The same art over and over and over. Yeah, they really probably should have like mixed that up a bit more. Nope. Because I think I'm at 88%. Yeah, 76. Alright, I have a picture of a barn and a picture of the farmhouse. And that makes me happy. Nope and nope. Oh, and then we've got this awkward family pictures in here. Yeah. Alright, we'll give her a good night's sleep here. And I'll get that save. Let me just note that I'm taking the pictures of barn and farmhouse from PV. And yeah, well, next time we will probably just head straight to Timberwolf. Because it does take a bit longer to navigate like Timberwolf and Ash Canyon and stuff than the other maps. I'm not sure what item we'll be able to get from Timberwolf. I'm assuming there'll be something at Mountaineers we can take. You can customize Mountaineers. The other option is we go to the summit, but there'll be nothing to take from the summit other than, hey, I went to the summit. You know, it would just be fun to do, I guess. And we do have plenty of time, as I said, so yeah, anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you hanging out with me when there's other places you could be. I'll see you soon, a few more days with some more content on Great Bear, some more adventures, and yeah, look after yourselves. Bye-bye! Let's give her a big... Oh, she's got big size. Such big size. sleep, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, take care.